Hi everyone, it's Debbie Mirza, the author of The Covert Passive Aggressive Narcissist. And today I want to talk to you about the hibernation period, the incubation period, the chrysalis period of your healing path. And wanting to talk about this to help you, I guess, in some ways feel better about it and know that it's okay. So what I'm talking about is there's different stages you go through, and I did a video on this before, the 3 stages of healing from my own experience and from observing a lot of other people. And I was talking to a client today, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to talk about this on a video because I think it would be helpful. There's a time that you go through, and it's often once you've realized that your parent or your spouse or your partner or a really good friend is a covert narcissist, and your eyes are waking up and you're doing a lot of study and research and maybe therapy or coaching. A lot of us reach this place where you just don't want to leave your home, or you go to work, you come back home, and you just feel like you don't have it in you anymore to be around people. It's like your senses are heightened. You don't want to deal with noise and crowds and traffic, and it completely makes sense to me why this happens, because what you go through when you've been with a covert narcissist is continuous trauma that you're not aware of, and you end up having complex PTSD, which I'll explain at some point. There's PTSD, well, I'll say a little bit about it. There's PTSD, like if you've been to war and you're coming back and you have flashbacks, you had this event that was very traumatic. Complex PTSD is when you've had trauma over a long period of time, quite consistently, and that can look similar and different than PTSD. I'm going to someday do a video on that to elaborate more, because I think you'll recognize yourself in a lot of the symptoms of complex PTSD. So, but for today, this woman I was talking to just, like I said, doesn't feel like, has become more reclusive, doesn't feel like going out really, just wants to curl up, with a blanket, if you have air conditioning right now, or if this is winter when you're watching this, and watch a movie. And it's like you've had so much noise, you just want to quiet that noise, and you need a time of rest and kind of incubation, a time of hibernating. I mean, to me, I see it as, I use the word chrysalis because the whole process of a butterfly, you're in that cocooning period for a while. For me, I think it was a couple years, to be honest, when I just didn't want to leave my house. And when I did, I went out into nature, because I just didn't want to be around people. I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to listen. I just wanted quiet. And I would say it's okay. I think basically our bodies know what we need. If you're really worried about yourself, if your depression is quite bad, definitely reach out to someone for sure. But if you feel like, yes, I'm sad, but I'm not, scared of anything I'll do, I think you listen to your body, and to not feel bad about it. And to know this is a time and it will pass and you'll get stronger, and days will come where you're like, I think I actually feel like going out tonight. I think I feel like calling a friend and having tea. I feel like entering the world again. But I think it's really common, and just to reassure you that it's really common to not want to leave your home. And I think sometimes it's important to just have that quiet. I think that's part of the healing. So I just want you to know you're not alone in that. I've definitely been there. A lot of people are experiencing that right now, and I think increasingly so. I think there's such a, volatile political climate. I think never before have I seen so much anxiety. Like when I go on Facebook and I see different posts, it has definitely a different feeling than I've experienced before. And I think especially we as empathic people who pick up other emotions and feelings, are definitely feeling a lot right now. And I think it's a time to be really gentle to ourselves, and especially when you're coming out of these traumatic relationships, to be incredibly kind and gentle to yourself and really take your time and allow the healing to happen. And if you need to watch a movie at night or read a book, do that. Listen to yourself. You know what you need. And definitely reach out to meetup groups and support groups and coaches, therapists, friends that you trust. So know that you're not alone, and you're on the track to healing, and you will get through this, and you will become incredibly strong, and your life will unfold, and you'll start feeling one day, I think I feel happy, and that will just increase more and more and more. So take really good care of yourself. I hope this was helpful, and I'll talk to you soon.